Hello lovelies, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and this is the place where I watch basically whatever I want. And yes, welcome back here. We're here finally and we're continuing on with episode 6 of our 17 music video marathon. And now, I know it's crazy. I feel like we literally just started but we're already on part 6 and we have now entered 2020, so that is kind of crazy, but I am excited to dive into today. We have 4 new music videos. Some of them need lyrics, some do not. So we have today Fallin Flower, which is their second Japanese single, and so with that, because it's Japanese and that often is how it goes, we are going to be watching a lyric video afterwards. Then we have My, then we have Left and Right, iconic. I feel like I know the most about this song today, so that is going to be I'm excited to finally dive into it. And lastly, we have 24 Hours, is I assume how you would say it. That is a song from their second Japanese album, and so I am going to be, alongside with that, like I mentioned, we're going to be watching a lyric video afterwards. So that is what we have for today. I'm excited. I hope you guys feel the same. So just letting you guys know, it's getting pretty late right now. It's like almost 6 p.m. and it is dark outside. Like it just left. So I'm sorry about that. It's going to be a little bit more cool and casual, I guess, today, but I hope that is no issue for you guys. But yeah, we are slowly digging our way through, and I feel like we might hit 10 parts. Don't know, not entirely sure, but it might happen. So that is what we have for today, though. I hope you guys are excited. So we're gonna get started with our first music video for today, which is Fallin Flower. So without further ado, let's go. Alright, lovely. So let's go into this. We're starting off with Fallin Flower. So yeah, I think part 5, the last part, was my favorite so far of the series. Like, I really enjoyed all of those songs a lot. So I am very excited to actually dive in now and continue on with this. Now, like I mentioned, I feel like with most of these songs, I don't know them at all, except for Left and Right, because that song did create a cultural shift in 2020. Like, people knew about it, people talked about it. So I am excited to dive in. So like I mentioned, we're going to be watching this one time, and then we're going to be watching a lyric video afterwards. So let's dive right in and see what we have in store. Let's go! Now who are you? Oh! Okay, firstly I was like, oh my god, this is going to be really beautiful, and then we have people in chains, but I'm feeling like it's going to be mostly beautiful. Maybe some chains. Is that, hold on, is that June in the middle, or is that Jonghan in the middle? Well, I sometimes forget how similar they can look in some angles. I think that's Jonghan. Crazy. Ooh, a lot of short hair today. Cool. Yeah, we're tied up. Chained up. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, she's got the stunning blonde hair. Ooh! What is it with 17's Japanese releases? Like, they slap! I talked about Happy Ending last time. So good. Call is also great, but Happy Ending shook me. I think it's the string and the piano that's doing it for me. Oh no. Oof, that's an artist arm right there. Ooh! I've decided that Dino, please, just give me 1 second. I just got Sungtron and I needed a moment. But then I didn't get a moment. I need to turn this up, though, I realized, because it's not loud enough for my feeling. Did I also have that with Happy Ending? They need to turn up the Japanese releases. Ooh. Oh, the voices. The chills are intense. Wow. The aesthetic is so stunning. It's giving me like, and I know some of these are older or younger. It's giving me like BTS Blood, Sweat and Tears, Cerebra's one In Bloom. It's giving me very artistic, very flower heavy, of course, because it's called flower, like Fallin Flower. But it's also just like gorgeous to watch. Like it's a stunning, visually stunning music video, and also sounding as well. They all got flowers like taped to them somewhere. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All the different, like, what do you call it again? I always forget the word until I remember it. All these different formations. That's right. So we have a little almost flower movement, I would call this. And then we have an arrow. Isn't that crazy? Ooh, Sungkwan! Wow. Minghao's long hair has entered the chat. Ooh. Make yourself free. Ooh. All the different scenes. We had that one with Hoshi and Minghao doing that dance of, like, you know, them being chained together, and like it almost looks like they're working together to try to get out. Wonu is tied up like from here, so he's like this, you know. I think, was it Mingyu who was just to the bed, but just like in different ways tied to something. I'm feeling some talk about bonds potentially here, because I also think I heard Kimi Wana or Kimi wa Hana or something like that. I'm not great with Japanese, but I think I heard something that I think means we are one. So I think something with relationships is in here. Don't know what it is exactly, but I think so. Ooh. I can't with this dome thing. The thorns. Damn, the satin. Watashi wa hana. So watashi wa, we are, or I am. I think it's wa, because it would be, no, is it watashi wa means I am? I'm trying to remember. Japanese is my, like, least strong. Like, I know a lot of Korean. I know a little bit of Mandarin, Chinese, I believe. Don't know much of Japanese at all. All the suits? The fit slayed in this one. Oh, damn, we got no time to think about that at all, did we? Wow. Wow. I really enjoyed that music video. Like, visually, all the pale, like, there's a lot of pastels, but also a lot of darkness in here, too. I also got a little bit of a flare of, I got a flare of some yaoi in here, but that just might be me. But we had that of the thorns on the hands, we had all the scenes of flowers being tied to them, and then all of them being tied up. So, I don't know, something in that is telling me it's something about blooming, but also about a bond, feelings. Blooming, but also feeling stuck. Like, very that type of vibe, you know? And I don't know what that stuck means, if it's a good stuck or a bad stuck, but we're stuck. But we're also blooming at the same time. Kind of go against each other, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to say there. At least a little bit. But yeah, they looked stunning though, and the song itself was very like soothing, but also still had a danceable quality to it. But it sounded so nice. The voices were very, very nice, especially that chorus of that fallin', 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 fallin'. That's immediately like getting stuck in there a little bit, which is impressive because it's currently 6 p.m. and I usually try to film no later than this, so it's impressive. But my mind is feeling so good today. All the good stuff is happening. Guys, I'm having a great day. But very, very nice. Very calming and I don't know, just like beautiful in all the ways it can be beautiful. So, let's move on since we still have something to watch regarding this. We're going to be watching a lyric video because, again, no subtitles, and I get that. I think even some, like, of the biggest artists who exist don't make lyrics for, like, their more side releases, you know? Even though I wouldn't consider Japanese tracks to be that, I think maybe some of them do. But we have some 17 lyrics one, which is great. Also, I forgot to mention this, since you guys, some of you, I'm going to comment as well to the person who specifically said it. They were like, oh, are you going to watch all of the albums as well? And that's not something that's going to be happening right now, because I do like to spread things around. I don't want to, like, consistently, like, listen to an artist like that, you know? And so I'm going to do 17 albums when I can, but also keep in mind they're 10 years old this year, so keep that in mind. It's going to take a while to dive in, and music videos are doable. Whole albums are a lot more time consuming, you know, so I hope that is understandable. I hope that makes sense. But anyway, let's dive into this before I keep yapping about whatever I'm saying. Somebody commented also, you yap too much, and I was like, that's what I commented. You know, get used to it. So, let's go. This is just how I am. Ooh, Dino participated in the lyrics. Love that.
Maiochiru Hanabira ni wa daremo te wo no kazanai.
Oof.
Kanashimi ga mazatta yona tsumetai egao no mama. Yurari mai kaze no mama ni. Yurari mai ochita kokoro.
That's really pretty. Oof. Right, I did a dumb thing and I just realized it. So, Hana is, of course, one in Korean. But in Japanese, hana means flower. And that's something I've always said, and I don't know why it slipped my mind right now. I did a dumb thing. I mixed up the languages. I'm sorry. But I've always said that. I'm like, did you know that my name means flower in Japanese? Because, like, depending on how... Because we say Hana. When I say Hana in English, that's not really how we pronounce it. In Swedish, we call it Hana, which is very close to the Japanese Hana. So... It's like, that's me, you know? But they're basically saying they're a flower, but they're a falling flower. Cool. Gotcha. Sorry about, please forgive my dumbness. Now I'm falling. Yeah. I can't with that right up here. That. Woo. The melody line is so pretty. So it's a lot more sweet than I thought it was, because I was like, because of the sound of this, I was kind of imagining in my head, I'm like, this has to be sad, right? But no, it's like I'm blooming because I'm blooming because I'm growing, and I am, you know, I'm becoming more of myself, and I'm also falling for you, you know, this you. This is really stunning, and the lyrics are really nice. I was just assuming it was going to be sad because I don't trust 17, you know. Let's vibe. Donghan is perfect at that part. Ooh. Girl. Maybe I should have been like, happy ending was great. Happy ending was nice. Happy ending made me feel good. So the other Japanese release should do that too. But I didn't trust 17 because, like I said, don't really trust them otherwise. You know, I'll be going into something and expecting something and getting something else entirely differently than I thought I would get. But that's life, isn't it? So, yeah, I mean, I talked about it. Very pretty song. Just like overall pretty. The lyrics, though, there's some parts where I did want to slap them a little bit. Like that one where it's like, I don't know, I will treasure you forever because you love someone like me. And I'm just like, bruh, I don't get it. I understand everybody has some self-deprecating and, insecure thoughts here and there. But if it's anyone who shouldn't, it's you, 17. You know? And I'm directing that to every single member. Truly. Don't get why you feel that way. But also, I do. But that was a really, really nice. I'm just falling more. I'm falling more for this song. It's like the more I listen to it. So I'm sure 100% I have a whole playlist I just call beautiful songs. So I'm putting this one right smack in the middle because it just makes sense. So that was Fallin Flower. Now we're going to move into and back into the Korean releases. We have My. So we had Oh My, I believe was one of the previous songs, something along those lines. And now we have a song called My. So this is from summer 2020. Don't think I know this, but we're going to find out. Don't doubt 17. I might have heard it somewhere. But let's get into this. It seems like we're under the sea right now. So perhaps. But let's get right into it. Never mind, I think we're just camping. Ooh. What is this party track? Jam? Ooh. Oh, we're camping. Hell yeah. Who are you? Did we go back in time again? Maybe we did. I was gonna say this gives me such a 2016, 2017 vibe. I think there's just something so with this specific instrumental that's causing that. But I'm just like, this particular song, but I don't remember what it's called at all. When you can't stop the tears from falling. If you, I think that was a terrible rendition, but if you know that song, you get it, right? Also, like Major Lazer. Like, isn't this given, like, debut? Well, not debut, but, like, a couple years ago. Wonwoo and Mingyu, right? Is that just me? Are we watching something for years ago? Ooh. Okay. Oh. Oh, we are on a boat, but in the sky. Ooh. Oh my god, it's speaking. Is he racing llamas? It's like they're all living in an enclosed society of some kind, and they're like only self-sustaining themselves. Hey, it's because they're on a boat in the sky. Is that why? Let's go. Hi there! It looks so pretty and like well done, this scene. Like I truly can't believe right now that 17 are in the sky. Kakai my way. Ah, so that's what they were saying. I was trying to like piece together what they were saying. Now I'm going my way. Something like that, I guess. Okay, I gotta figure it out because I was a little bit like, I don't really know what they're saying here. Maybe I should just wait it out and see. Potentially, you know? Well, first of all, maybe I'll pick it up next time I watch it. Don't really know why he was making jam. Don't really know why Scoops had llamas. Don't really know why they were in the sky. But I'm assuming it's because they're going their way. You know? Potentially. But yeah, like I said, I don't know why everybody else looked like they were in the right timeline. And then, again, Wonu and Mingyu showed up. And I was like, is it still 2020? Am I watching something that's actually from like 2017 and I've just missed it? Or it's been misplaced in the playlist? I was really confused. But I guess maybe he just had a haircut. It's fine. But yeah, I like the vibe of it. Like I mentioned, it gave me, maybe that's why. Because it gave me such like 2017 vibes. I want to see if I can remember, or I can search and remember what the song is called. But it's like such a reminiscent vibe to this. So I'm trying to see. Call on Me? Is that what it's called? Yes, it's a song. It's a Do you guys know the song? Now I'm gonna get copyright claimed even more, but I want to see if I can find the specific part that I was thinking about. Yes, that one. I remember when that came out, I was bumping that, and I don't know. Let's see when that is from, just to confirm it for me. Was it actually 2020? No, 2016 remixes. Yeah, it's from 2016. It gave me such vibes of that, with like the vibes of the song, and so hopefully he doesn't like copyright strike. I'm gonna see. But anyway, I enjoyed the vibe, like I said, with that, and I am a listener of that kind of music anyway. I still listen to it now, so I appreciate it and I liked it because that's just kind of my style anyway. But let's dive right in one more time and check it out with the lyrics. Like I said, I think I caught some pieces here and there, but not much, so let's get into it one more time. Is it Lemon? I think it's this like synthy feel that's creating that. Hey. Maybe we're supposed to be like on a different planet right now. I don't know. But perhaps so. Yeah, it's just, we're having a good time, and it's a song about being like, you know, things might seem like too much, or they might seem like too little. Maybe nothing exciting is happening, or too much is going on. But still, you can paint your own picture. You can create the life that you want, at least in some aspects, you know? Like, you can't decide, and like, for example, things you were born with, like, there's some external circumstances as well that you can't really change. Some things are permanent, but there's a lot of things still that you can choose, and you can pick and choose. You can decide, this isn't for me, I want this for myself instead. You know, like, that is entirely possible, because life is like that for most people, at least, you know. Hey. I thought it said, today I'm going my way, but it's 태양이 위로. Something like that, yeah. Woo. I have a feeling too it's also maybe a little about 17, you know? Bah. Hey, I love them just dancing around the swimming pool. I love that hair color, by the way. I forgot to mention that. Nice! That was really lovely. Aw. I think I'll always be soft for songs with these kinds of lyrics and meanings, being like, you. Do what makes you happy. Follow the path that your heart has chosen. You know, don't worry about what other people will feel, because, you know, we live our lives for ourselves, not for anybody else. Even though it sometimes feels like that, in many ways it feels like that, but we still do have a lot of autonomy over ourselves, as much as we can in this hellhole of a world. But yeah, that was really nice. Very much so. And like I said, now that I listen to that song again, Be Right Back, You Can't Stop, I just literally listened to it. Call on Me. Yes. But you can't call on me. Yeah. Now that I listened to it, I was like, yeah. I'm just confirming my own theories there. So, that was my way. Now we're gonna move into the classic, the it song, I guess. Even though I feel like 17 has many it songs, this is one of them for sure. When people talked about Left and Right, this is the one that I thought of. Not the, is it Jungkook that has one? I think so. But this is the one that I think of. You know. I'm excited to hear it. I've never seen this music video. I have not heard the full song yet. I know the chorus like the back of my hand, okay? So, you bet you I'm going to be dancing and singing. And that is a great segue to remind you that there's a delay. And so, if I'm starting to dance and it looks like I'm completely off, it's because there's a delay in my recording. I don't know when it happened. It started happening, so keep that in mind. But let's dive right in and get into some fun with left and right. Let's go. Hey, Vernon. Vernon.
Left and right.
Left and right. Left and right.
17.
Oh, that is confusing as all heck. Yeah, again here. I think it's just the short hair that's making me feel that way about Wonu. Oh, this is that. This is that Sung short hair. Hell yeah. I'm trying to catch any of the hair colors that will shock me. Okay, it's literally just him. The rest of them are all like blacks, browns, reds, and then we just have him with this pastel blue. Ooh! Speaking of, okay. Hey. Okay, build up. Left and right, left and right, left and right. How did I feel like at least I knew it a little bit. Let me see. So left and right. I always forget. I can blame it because I'm bilingual, okay? We do it then. Hey, left and me. Left and right, left and right, left and right. Get him off the floor, please. Huh? Sure. He's like, Zion, I guess not. Get it. Are you burning a trophy? Hey. Oh. Somebody please get people off floors and get them out of the sky too. Like, oh my god. Hey. He's just going. I've seen that freaking meme. I did not know it was from this music video at all. At all. But I've seen that meme. Hold on. There he is. Hi, June. Help me indeed. Relatable. Hey. Follow me. Get that stomach out of my face, please. Confusing as heck. Ah, we just have to go up. Gotcha. Oh, for real? Okay. Well, whip to your leader. Follow me. That was just a joke. I did not actually think that the car would explode. Oh no. Listen, I just have so many bad memories of any You know, when you're watching rocket launching footage and you're like, it might go well, but most of the times when you see these, it's because something bad happens. You know what I mean? Like, there's some types of footage where if you watch it, you know that there's something bad. Like, if you're watching a video of, like, if you're watching a street, like a street camera, you know, like the ones who watch roads, if you're watching anything to do with vehicles, to be honest. If you're seeing it, it's because it's bad. You know, if you're watching like a crossing over a road, if you're watching like launching footage, if you're watching like airplane cameras, whatever, you know, it's because something bad is about to happen. And so that was my first initial thought, but yeah, that's just what happened. He exploded. 17 has no leader anymore. Applications are open. Well, are we going to address that or no? I mean, he's there, so. But maybe not sometimes. I swear, if he's fine, he's fine. So it was the rocket that exploded, not the car itself? Good to know. Oh, they're like, just to confirm. Am I in some ways a little annoyed right now? Yeah, but it's also camp as fuck. Hey. Oh my god. Well, the boys came and they served, I don't know, I guess they served con. I don't know. They just mostly made me be like, come on. First of all, song is catchy as heck. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's definitely, it's very well known for a reason, but I would say, like, Don't Wanna Cry, Hot, I'll Do Nice, like, those songs that are, like, also it's songs, I would say, are more in my style, you know? I think that maybe it's just because the song is a little too uniform for me, I guess. But I will say that it's still catchy as heck, and I did enjoy some of the verses that, like, changed things up a little bit, you know? And there's no one that can stop you from doing the dance, you know? Like, the dance, if you listen to the song, it's gonna come out, you know? So there's no stopping that. But yeah, overall, it's a bop, you know? But would I say it's like, this is a favorite from some 17 from me? Not really, especially after I had that freaking banger-filled video last time, you know? Like, but I'm gonna check this, and yes, we're good to go. So let's dive right in one more time, and we're gonna read the lyrics, even though I feel like I know what it's about. I think the music video itself gave away, or I don't know, gave away. I think it hinted nicely at what the song is about, so I think I know, but it's still nice to know anyway. So let's dive right in and get into it one more time. 둘, 셋, 넷. Hey. Hey. Buffalo. The pre-chorus is also kind of a banger. We're gonna see. I think I need some more listen to this song though right now, I would say. But there's potential. I'm gonna change it up. It's not that I'm like not enjoying the song, you know? But on first listen, it wasn't that like for me, but there's some parts. Another like, alright, sure. Hey. Again, get him off the ground, please. Woo! Damn. Crazy. This is just the hype song then, I guess, you know? It's just about being like, when you need a boost, when you need a kick, just so you know you can follow me. And like, being like, do everything you can with confidence. Like, have confidence in what you're doing at all times. Which is kind of hard to say, but you know, sometimes it's nice to just have like a mantra to yourself, to tell yourself to be like, yes, you know, I'm not doing the best maybe today, but I still should, you know, keep going. Get it. He's got arms and legs out. Crazy combo. Hey. I do love that. I was fixating, before I even listened to the song, I was fixating on that part. 확신하고, follow me. Like, that's very... like... Hey. Again. Joshua has a good plan. Hold on, were they planning? No, they just have timestamps. Is that how fast they are? Hey. So we're just swerving, basically. Rebe. I love this counting part though. That's pretty sick. I'm just nodding too, because why not? What else am I supposed to do? I just want to do on a part where he starts dancing because that's annoying. Is that a belly button to see? You got some belly button on, sir? I don't know. Maybe it's just a shirt underneath the shirt. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it just, to me, it seems like it's another one of 17's confidence bangers of being just like, you know, follow me left and right, you know? So basically just like, we're kind of swerving around the street, you know? We're going to places, we're moving, you know? We're getting ourselves going, getting motivated, getting pumped up, you know, getting ready to face the world, so to say. At least that's what I'm getting from it. I should always just, you know, say this at first. Since this is my own opinions, I might not always be correct. So if you say something and you're like, if I say something and you're like, this is not at all what it's about, that's fine. Because sometimes I film videos at 7 p.m. It's not 7 p.m. yet. It's still earlier than that. But you know, like sometimes I film things late and my mind not be in the right place. And that's okay. That's fine. Anyway, I really enjoyed this though. I definitely did. I think there is potential. Right now, I would say, you know, I am not really sure. I mean, it's a catchy ass song, you know? Like, that's not up for debate. But whether it's going to be like this is a song I listened to from 17, we're going to see about that. But it's still a lot of fun. It's still very danceable. It's got that quality. So, but that was Left and Right, our very, you know, our cultural icon. And now we have a song that I have never in my life heard about in any capacity whatsoever. This is 24 Hours. At least that's what I'm assuming you call it. So, have no clue about this at all, but it's another Japanese release. It's a part of the second single album, or second mini album, alongside with the first song, Fallin Flower. I believe so. So, yeah, I'm just excited to dive in. Again, whenever I get something that's completely new to me, I'm just like, huh, okay. Very, very cool. So, let's dive right in. And this is the one that we also have a lyric video. So, we're going to watch this music video once. And then we're going to dive into the lyrics afterwards. So, let's dive right into our last music video. Let's go. Hold on. First of all, grooves. I was just fucking vibing, and then Mingyu shows up looking like, I don't know, MJ. That hair with like shorter hair, but with like pretty defined curls. That's just always what I think of. Okay. Uh-huh. Ooh. Go up there, babe. Hell yeah. First of all, want to stomach. Thank you. Firstly, though, I want to say, I don't know why this feels so familiar to me, but I feel like it's just because I've heard another song that sounds similar to it. But I swear, I've never seen this song before at all, so don't know. Those arms are dangerous. Ooh! What was that camera angle, please? Let me know. Ooh! Wow. Oh my god, Blonde Uzi, don't get me started. Whenever he shows up, it's like I get a gift. I don't know why I love it so much. I do, but also this Jonghan, are you kidding me? I'm getting like served a full course meal with this music video. I'm just saying, like visualize. Not, you know, it's fairly, you know, I wouldn't usually, like, this is not my type of music video usually, because it's very, like, white, you know, but visualize, like, they look great, getting served. Like, girl. Woo. Hi there! Oh my god, he's wearing the emo fits. Some very cool camera use though. Why did you do it like that? He did it like he was about to like pop his booty out, be like, look at this, look at my pants. We love you, Vernon. I love the spread hair on him. Ooh. Hello there. Absolutely. I love the heft though. It's got some like pop punk with it, you know, like it feels that way. Ooh! Performance 17 right here. Again, arms. He's stealing my attention so badly. Cause like, look at the rest of them. The rest of them have undershirts. The rest of them have something going on to be like a little bit more like you can't see fully their waists. And he's just, it's just out there. Crazy. Can't with that look. Insane. Whoa, whoa. What the fuck is that thing? It literally just like impaled him. So get good? That was a shocking image to just get out of nowhere. Whoa. Daily line on the clock. They did, didn't they? That's really cool. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Everyone else is like me. They're just like, oh, stomach? Let me look at that another time. I swear, at the end of the day, we're all thirsty. Okay? We like to imagine that we're not, but we're all thirsty. I knew we can't disagree with that. Whoa, I like the song, I do, but in some ways I'm like, huh, because the start of it was really like, I really enjoyed, and then when we came to the chorus, I don't know, I think sometimes, I'm definitely an anti-drop fan, but I think sometimes because it can, if you don't work with it in, like if you don't tweet it well, if you don't give it justice, sometimes they can be quite overwhelming, or underwhelming, I should say. And I think maybe that's a little bit of what I got from this. It's just like, when the drop came in, I didn't feel like it had the heft that it deserved. Of course, we got into the second part of the chorus that I definitely really enjoyed, but, you know, choruses are a big part of a song, you know? Some people only listen to choruses. If you're a TikTok music listener, you only listen to choruses. And so having that is important. And so I feel like it just, because of that, it didn't really hit like my sweet spot, I guess. But I did enjoy it. I feel like the music video though wasn't really bad taste, I guess. Like I mentioned, I've always complimented 17 on their music videos. They're usually great, but I feel like this one was just too white for me. It felt like I was watching, you know, like how should I put it? Like, it's like a model catalog, but they didn't, like, they look amazing, obviously, and, like, the outfits were nice, but it's like, I didn't really get enough outside of that to really make me satisfied, I guess. But that's fine, you know? Everything doesn't have to be like candy all the time. It's okay. But yeah, that was the music video for 24 hours. Now we're going to move into the lyrics because we didn't get them on the actual video, so we're going to dive into it here because that's what I got. So let's get into it one more time and listen through it and see what it's about. Like, the string is really nice. And this part comes in. Hey. That part though. Like that's crazy. Ooh. They like to go romantic with their Japanese tracks. Like, this part is very nice, but just like, you know? Ooh, that's a big ask. Okay. Woo. Yeah. I like that a lot, actually, because, you know, when you get married to somebody, they'll say for, what do they actually call it? They usually say something like eternity. And I know it's because most people are like, you know, because when you die, you go to heaven, and then you'll be with that person in heaven too, and then you'll be together forever, you know? But not to, I didn't think I would get into religious discourse in a 17 video, but here we go. You know, there's no way to confirm or deny an afterlife. So what do we do with that, you know? So an eternity really just means however many years you have. Like, it confirmed it only means the amount of, like, years you have left living on this planet. Afterwards, we don't know what's going to happen, but, you know, maybe we do have an afterlife, but, you know, there's a 50-50 or whatever chance there is, you know? Oh, that's a really pretty line. You get it? Like, I don't know. That wording, okay. Very flattery. Hey. I didn't realize, maybe it's because it's only in his, or because he's the only one who has it that visibly. Do you know has like a red string around his finger? You all know about the red string theory, right? I don't know if it's called the red string theory, but it's just the string theory of just like soulmateism, you know? Hey. Ooh. I didn't even even see that his hair is blue here. You're hiding it from me, 17 lyrics? Or, I guess not. He did have lines, right? Yeah, he did. It was just I didn't pay attention there. I guess maybe they had colors kind of close to their hair colors. Except, oh no, yeah, kind of, I guess. Yeah. Also, Minkyu's also looks kind of blue. Anyway, that was our last song fully listened through 24 hours. So, like I said, we're going to see, I think, similar to Left and Right. We're going to have to listen through that a little bit more. I would say that the first two songs, that's like my shit, you know? But we're going to see. Of course, they're still very fun, and both of them have catchy and fun parts. But I think it's always an equation, and it's something like subconscious, I guess, whenever you start listening to a song. After the first listen, even though there's things you can't comment about, and, you know, as you can tell, I can comment about it a lot. But, you know, it's like, you know, you can listen to a song and be like, oh yeah, this is a really good song. But then as soon as you start listening to it over and over again, you're like, it's good, but like I wouldn't want to listen to it all the time. And then there's songs that click really well, and you're like, this is going to be on repeat for the rest of the week. Maybe even more, you know? Sometimes I listen to a song for like a year straight. And that's crazy, but it sometimes happens. So, you know, we're going to see. We're going to see. But I wouldn't doubt that some of them are going to grow on me, because that's definitely happened. So, anyway, that was all that I had for part 6 of 17 music video marathons. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to check real quick what's going to be the next video, and I'm going to tell you that at the end of this one, but I really appreciate you guys. Sorry if this is a little bit all over the place, because it is currently almost 7 p.m., and I'm really hungry. I usually try to eat dinner around this time, and I'm going to, as soon as I'm finished with this video, go and cook something, because this stomach is feeling... she's not happy with me. I love that I'm gender fluid, but I always refer to my organs as she. Slay. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this one. Here's the gold star for watching all the way through. You deserve it. Check out my other 17 reactions if you enjoyed this one. Of course, I have the entirety of my music video marathon series, but I also did my solo music video watches for 17 and a bunch of other ones too. So check that out if you enjoyed this one. So yeah, let's go into the outro, and I'll say my final things. Let's go. Alright, lovelies, that was all I had for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for playing enjoying with me. So yeah, I'm going to do a little live reaction, I guess, to what we have next week, even though, of course, depending on... because, you know, now we're entering the era where some of them I have already checked out. A lot of the solo stuff that's going to be coming out I have already watched. So, you know, it's going to be a little bit more of like a jump in what things are coming out. But next time we're going to get into Home Run. I feel like I've heard that song talked about quite a bit. And then we have another Japanese release, which has no name here, and I don't know what it's like what its English or Korean like thing would be, but it's their third single. And then we have Wonu and Mingyu. Shit, I kept talking about them today. We have Bittersweet, and then we have Ready to Love. Okay, interesting lineup. We're going to see how we feel about that next week. But for now, that was what I had. So please make sure to tune in on Tuesdays on Patreon and Wednesdays on YouTube to get into the next parts. And I hope you guys enjoy this one, because I had a lot of fun filming it. And thankfully, even though it's a little bit later than I usually would film, I think my vocabulary is doing quite well. Maybe it's just because I've had a great week. Again, I talked about it. So many great things, but also... damn, it felt crazy. But I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I appreciate you, and I hope you know that. So yeah, if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and check me out over on Patreon. Like I mentioned, I do early access for some of my YouTube videos over there, as well as check out K-dramas and variety content, so check that out if you're curious. Like this video if you like it, and if you have the request, you can leave it down in the comments below, and hopefully I'll get to it one day. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Free Palestine, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!